Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, July 24th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I just knew that nice weather wouldn't last too long. It looks like things are starting to heat up again. Hey, today's OMG fact is a 50-50. No, not like the raffle tickets you get at bingo. 50% of all Americans live within 50 miles of where they grew up. So statistically speaking, approximately 7,300 of you guys listening to this are from this general area. Not me. North Jersey and Philly burbs, go Birds and go Saints. And I'm not really sure where I picked up my affinity for the New Orleans Saints, but it's there. Anyhow, we have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Annapolis attorney Katie McDermott has joined the race for Ward One Alderwoman, bringing the decades of legal experience and community involvement to the 2025 city elections. McDermott, a Democrat and longtime resident of the historic district, is focusing her campaign on transparent governance, fiscal responsibility, and neighborhood preservation. A former assistant U.S. attorney and law professor, she's pledging to tackle issues like short-term rentals, public housing, parking, and zoning at the waterfront. She does join a very crowded field and promises to be a strong voice for residents' interests at City Hall. Annapolis voters interested in reparative justice will get their chance to hear from local candidates during a public forum hosted by the Coalition for Atonement and Repair, or CAR. The event is set for Saturday, August 2nd from 3 to 5 p.m. at the First Baptist Church on West Washington Street in Annapolis. Mayoral and city council candidates will discuss issues including affordable housing, cannabis justice, and public safety. Organizers say that the forum will be, quote, for the people, by the people, unquote, and include both live questions and community testimony. All certified candidates have been invited, and voter registration will be available on site. Southwest Airlines is saying goodbye to its trademark open seating policy. Starting July 29th, travelers will be able to select assigned seats for flights beginning in January of 2026. The new options will include standard seats in the back, preferred seats near the front, and extra legroom seats, with the latter coming with bonus snacks and early boarding privileges. The change is part of a larger overhaul for the airline, which includes ending free checked bags for non-loyalty members, revamping its Rapid Rewards program, and launching new international routes like St. Thomas. Baltimore travelers especially may want to take note. BWI is Southwest's busiest East Coast hub, and I, for one, enjoyed Southwest not being like every other carrier, so I'm not real happy about this new change. Parrotheads, mark your calendars if they are not already. The 20th Annual Boatyard Beach Bash returns to the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park on Saturday, September 20th, with ticket sales now open. With ticket sales now open, fans of Jimmy Buffett can look forward to performances by John Frinzi, the Peter Mayer Band, the Floating Collective Band, and more. General admission gets you 6 hours of music, food, and drinks for $150. VIP access, unfortunately, is sold out already. And yes, Radio Margaritaville's J.D. Spradlin will be on hand to MC. Proceeds will benefit the museum's education programs. You do want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this weekend. This week, we're speaking with Chris Ruth from American K9, which is right here in Davidsonville. That does drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email that goes out at 7 p.m. every single day of the week. It's free, it's paywall free, and I've got a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up. And please feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. All right, that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for today's Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, and Mathematics. So now you just need to sit back because your Eye on Annapolis local weather is on deck, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming your way, so hang tight.
Fish for a day, party for a night, all for a great cause. Don't miss Fish for a Cure's 19th annual fishing tournament and shore party, Saturday, November 1st at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Register to fish and raise funds for the Cancer Survivorship Program at Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. All funds raised directly benefit cancer patients and their families. Register your boat or get your shore party ticket for fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning. Here is your Anne Arundel County forecast, bringing a warm and slightly humid start to your day with a nod to some weekend showers. Let's dive right in. Today will feature plenty of sunshine with highs reaching around 87. Expect the humidity to stick around, and overnight temperatures will hold steady near 74 degrees. It's a typical midsummer day, warm and pleasantly slow to cool off after sunset. Tomorrow heats up significantly with temperatures climbing to about 94 degrees. It'll be hot and humid, and with that in mind, it is smart to stay hydrated and seek shade, especially if you are spending time outdoors. The overnight low will rest at a very warm 78 degrees, offering little relief from the heat, I'm afraid. Saturday dials down the heat just a bit with highs near 88 under partly sunny skies. Just be aware scattered afternoon thunderstorms are expected. They'll be hit or miss, but if you're planning outdoor activities, it may be wise to have a backup plan or an umbrella on hand. As we look ahead to Sunday through Tuesday, the humidity does remain high with highs in the upper 80s and low 90s. Sunday's going to bring an afternoon thunderstorm as temperatures hover around 87. Monday will be partly sunny and humid with highs near 89. And Tuesday picks up that heat again, climbing to about 93 degrees under mostly sunny skies. That's the outlook for the rest of the week and the weekend. Warming through Friday, a chance of storms over the weekend, and a hot and sticky start to the next week. Stay cool, keep your water close, and I'll be back tomorrow with an update.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. At iCode and Gambrills, they have coding classes for kids running every week through the end of August. Classes include various programming topics. Next week is Artist Studio with 2D and 3D design, Battle of the Bots, Junior Programmer with game development and Scratch, and finally, Roblox coding. And Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, today they have a Ginger Snap cardigan workshop. Saturday they have basic sweater knitting, making an Anchor summer shirt. On Sunday there's Comprehensive Learn to Crochet, and on Monday there's Comprehensive Learn to Knit. Down at London Town Gardens in Edgewater, on Sunday, check out Upcycle, where you can learn to make your own paper. At Art Farm in Annapolis, there's no adult workshops this week, but registration is open for some workshops coming up soon, including more sketch nights, yoga, photography, watercolor, postcards for change, and others. And next week for the kids, there's Kids Art Camp for ages 7 through 10, running all week. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today Mountain Road has Shrinky Dink and Button Making Craft Night, and Linthicum has a Lego Club. Tomorrow, Severn has the Wyritz, the Science Pirates Alchemy Show, with a morning session, and then down in Deal, they have an afternoon session. And jumping over to Saturday, Brooklyn Park has the Wyritz, and then Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener, Glenburnie has Color Our World with the Science Guys, Edgewater has Eco Adventures, Wild World of Colors, Discoveries has Groovy Tie-Dye, Odenton has Money Smart Art Market, where you can use fake money to purchase arts and craft supplies to build your own masterpiece while also learning how to be smart about your spending habits. Brooklyn Park has hand sewing, and Bush Annapolis has Flicks with Sticks, with the Notebook from 2005. Monday, Crofton has the Crofton Houseplant Club, and on Tuesday, Glenburnie has Little Artist Process Art, Bush Annapolis has Teen Tie-Dye July, Broadneck has a Summer Cookie Decorating Workshop, Severn has a bad art night, and Discoveries has glow-in-the-dark paint night. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.